please believe me when I say this at the beginning of this video. I want to be respectful here. I do. I want to be able to talk about the New York Rangers in a way that doesn't beat them while they're down. But, I think these guys had other plans. So, if you had seen it, yesterday, the New York Rangers lost yet again at home 5-0 to Bo Horvat, Matthew Barzal, the rest of the Islanders squad. It was quite the game, I should say, and you look at the guys that went out there and produced. Yeah, okay, that same Bowie William Horvat was able to get himself his 10th goal on the season. Let's move things over to the right here. Jonathan Drouin got on the board. Bo Horvat got his 11th. Pajot, empty netter, and then Anders Lee, one more dagger to the hearts and souls of those in MSG. And as we had said, it is yet another shutout loss for the New York Rangers, and this one gets even more ridiculous when you look at the statistics behind the loss. Let's head over onto Sportsnet Stats, who went out there and posted this, that the New York Rangers are the first team to be shut out in 5 of their first 7 home games since the 1928-29 Pittsburgh Pirates. My friends, do you know how gosh darn long ago 1928-29 was? It was almost 100 years ago that a team started out the season as poorly at home like the New York Rangers are doing right now. And I wanted to talk about some of the extra discourse that has surrounded this team after this loss and just, I was going to say pile on. I don't know. Do I want to do that? Do I want to continuously beat this team down? Or, as a Vancouver Canucks fan, who internally is very disappointed with the way his own team's season is going, and who is feeling an impending doom over the inevitable departure of Quinn Hughes, do I want to make others feel as bad as I feel inside? Sorry, Rangers fans, I think I'm subconsciously bullying y'all, but let's dive into some of the extra narratives here too, because after the game, you had JT Miller, Captain JT Miller, that is, former Vancouver Canuck JT Miller, that is, speaking to the media and doing the things that he has been doing all year. It's frustrating, Millsy said. Disappointing we can't put it together. We've had some good nights at home, and some that weren't. We kind of shot ourselves in the foot today. JT Miller talks about another home loss for the Rangers. And all of the replies here, that's a shame. Come on, man, do something. How come we never score? Blah, 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 it's beyond pathetic, just do it. Miller stinks, Lafreniere stinks, Sullivan stinks, they all do, you all suck, yada yada yada. This JT Miller response is pretty standard, I'd say, at this point. And there also was the video of JT Miller breaking his stick when the empty net goal was scored, which obviously, JT is going to do that. He was the last man back here on the D, trying to block the shot. He didn't, and then he ended up whacking his stick on the side of the post there. Classic JT, right? Something about him and banging his stick on the post, whether it's behind his goalie or with the empty net. Either way, this was posted about and written by Sean Avery's burner. JT Miller can break his stick all he wants, but most of the nights he has looked like the worst player on the ice. Definitely the worst in the top 6 role. You can't blame it on injury, because most of his mistakes are mental. Okay, let's continue down over here. How many more years in his contract? Just talk Miller. Canucks traded the wrong guy. Huh. That's, I can't say I've seen that one before. Just talk Miller. I guess now, because he is the captain of the team, he is forced to be put into the spotlight more than he was when he was in Vancouver, despite the fact that he was a multiple 90-point player with the Vancouver Canucks. Anyways, let's continue on and talk more so about what Rangers fans are feeling about this situation. I mean, there's this tweet over here, posted by NYR Louie. I wanted to talk about this here. I cannot be the only person sick and tired of JT Miller right now. JT is not the problem. He has not been good. Petey's hairline says, give him back. Oh boy, if he was to be coming back, that would be ridiculous. Obviously, that's not going to happen as long as Pettersson's still in Vancouver. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know any other way to describe it besides he looks washed. And I know that's a lazy way to describe a player, but tell me a more accurate way to describe JT. This was on our Rangers yesterday, after they ended up losing to the New York Islanders. Yet another loss in the shutout category. And of course, you know, we gotta repeat it, they're the first team since 1928 to have 5 shutout losses in their first 7 home games. Let's go out there and read what some Rangers fans have to say here, just by searching up Miller. So, I've got the Control F on here. Let's say the first comment that mentions Miller's name. Miller needs to rest. He is a liability. His best years are behind him, when he wasn't a New York Ranger. And then you have any sweet 31 going out there and saying this. Canucks fan here. That's just Miller, lol. That'll be every year. I'm trying to be respectful, man. I'm trying to find a way to get through these videos and talk about these situations without coming across as a total sore loser type of Canucks fan. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm making this video for Canucks fans because I know fans will be tuning in and kind of be intrigued as to what's going on with JT. But another comment over here dives into Miller. JT is our worst forward right now, and it's honestly not close. The turnovers and soft play is driving me insane. If he's hurt, he needs to sit. He was awful tonight. The Islanders were blowing by him like he was wearing cement skates. And, you know, I don't want to totally confirm it because I'm a Vancouver Canucks fan too, but yeah, that's just Miller. He does that. That's crazy, man. The guy is their captain. He was brought in to be a force to change things up in this organization, and that's the reputation he's been building for himself in the early parts of his first captaining Rangers season. That's crazy. And the funny part is, it's like, I don't even think his point production is all too poor either. I mean, you take a look at it here, JT, 32 years old, signed on till the end of 2030, making $8 million a year. He's got 8 points in 16 games. Okay, no, he has dipped. He's now down at half a point a game. Man, he was over a point per game, well above it when he got traded to New York last season. So to see things go down this path, it is quite unfortunate here. Miller has 2 points in his most recent, 7 games played? And he did have a little bit more production outside of that too. So it is kind of unfortunate just to see everything fall the way it has with JT as a member of the New York Rangers. And anyways, this seems to be the sentiment about JT Miller from New York Rangers fans. This tweet has 368 likes and 40,000 views. I want you to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, just how everything has been shaping up for JT and the Rangers. How yet this new loss puts them in a brand new, statistically historical category, one that we haven't seen since the gosh darn 1920s, 100 years ago. And how JT's team is the one that's supposed to be breaking the mold after what was a detour of an unfortunate year last year. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section about JT and what are your thoughts on how he will continue to perform this season. I hope you enjoyed this video. And bye.